I'll play some more now today. Maybe. But not as a stream. I would never stream. Well, I might stream it someday, but not right now. Not in the mood. Hello? Okay. We good. We good. Might stream some more Saints and Sinners because I think I might have fixed the problem, maybe. But until then, I want to finish this game. I don't know what I'm watching. Anyway. Guess we should just get started. So last time, we did both sides. This is because we wanted to see some fucking cheeks! Cheeks, baby! Let me get my phone out so I can get to the quick chat from my phone. Ha 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 ha. Alright. And now we are doing Demon. Did not mean to do that. Get back in. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, we're doing roof? I forgot. Oh yeah, we have a bunch of shit to skip. Because we already did them. So we're going here. Are we? Oh no, we were going to pick the other one. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot so much. But yeah, so once this stream, this game is done, we're going to be going on to 428 Shibuya Scramble. Which should be a rollicking good time, because I've heard really good things about that game. Minnie! Hi, Minnie! Hi, pretty girl! My arm's hurt. Alright. 44. while. Shakes violently, then... Huh? Freaky scream pierces my ears like it's rising up from the depths of the earth. What was that? Was that an earthquake? What the heck was that voice? The earthquake. And the voice. I recall what happened at Moon Tower before. This happened last time I went to the past too. Huh. So then you're saying we're arrived at... Yeah, most likely. But why the 44th floor? And when it stops to the unknown floor. And then the doors open and I step out. This isn't an unknown floor. We know about this floor. Guess it still works. Are you really in the past? Yep, that's right. Moon Tower ain't got no shopping area. I've really traveled into the past. Oh, if this is the past, there's a problem. Ooh, it was killed by Killer Peach. What is it? You worried about something? Time to explain that I've been here twice for my last investigation, and both times, ooh, died. No way, so Oi could die? I have no idea how to pronounce her name. I'm so confused about it. Worrying about maybes won't get us anywhere. Who knows if the demon will appear unless we look. So let's go see. By the way, where are you going? I have a question. What's that red cylinder on the floor? A flare. It was there last time I was here too. That was mentioned in the report. So this flare is used in the incident? Well, of course, if you want to burn something, all you need is gasoline and a spark, right? Theory in the report said the culprit first caused a fake fire with flares. Then they guided all the panicked customers to somewhere they could detain them. Crafty asshole. Alright. Head toward the back of the flow. We got bread, we got loaves. Bread on deck, bread on the flow. Toasted. The presence is dark. Spinning the flashlight around it towards it reveals. Oh god, she's back. Hi! How you doing? Please reach the line and wait for me. No, why is Killer Peach here? I thought you defeated her, Kijima. Time's been turned back. Okay, but the strange phenomenon haven't stopped. It's not her doing it all. Damn, I'll think on that later. Right now, I've got to do something about it. Reach straight as she walks towards me. Who are you? What are you doing here? Same question as before. There's no way I can use the same method I did last time. I didn't have the tools. Gotta think of another way. I know the truth about behind her grudge now. I need to let her know that somehow. But if I say anything wrong, she'll cut me down. As long as the detective doesn't get in the fucking way. Dumb bitch. Shit. Let's see. What are you doing here? Investigating in the fire cause. Show the fire report. Good. Sorry about that noise, by the way. My microphone was about to fall off the desk. Hey, look! This is the fire report from Moy's department store. I thrust the part out from me and Killer Peach slows. Maybe imagining it, but it seems like she's not sure what to do. Why do you have all right to focus on me? Her stare pierces me to my bones. It's clear she'll see through any lie. Because I defeated you. Shit, sorry. You defeated me? Yeah, I did. Defeated you, and that's how I got this report. I'm using it to investigate the truth behind the department's store fire. Truth. Investigating the truth. That's what you did when you were alive. What I did when I was alive. You didn't just want wrench on Sumi. You wanted to know the truth behind the fire that killed your family no matter what, right? Investigating the truth. There's no falsehood in those words. I meant every word. Okay, you may explore. You may discover. I want a breath of silence. With a cry, Killer Peach vanishes. You did it. You are seriously amazing. Do we gotta face a spirit like that? Hold on, I need to. Something's over there. The katana Killer Peach uses lies on the ground at the spot where she disappeared. Obtain katana. Nice. Now we have a weapon. So the sword. That means she's leaving the rest up to you. How should I know? Oh, with things the way they are, it may come in handy. I'll pretend I didn't see you take an illegal weapon for now. Hand it over when we leave, though. Whatever. I'm not planning on getting much use with it. Alright. Making go outside must be for kids. They're soaked and scalded by the fire. But still manage to reach the shit. Wait. For kids. Nothing worthwhile here. There's lots of toys out on display. Seems there's all toys marketed to little boys. Head toward the back of the float. Whoa. Oh, this must be where it happened. Those are the chains, the astral chains. We step into a wide burnt area. Looks like the fire was the worst here. Walls, floors, ceiling, everything charred, pitch black. According to the report, the Children's Plaza was where the fire started. It used to be a play area with equipment. There are chains on the ground. This is where the rumored demon Tsukuyomi ritual happened? Probably. Everything points to it, but that's also if it was even done at all. Papa. Mommy. Ask Santa for my Christmas presents, okay? Promise? I'm waiting. Hear that voice too. It sounded like a child crying. What if they came to my presents and were caught in the fires? How many supernatural things does that make now? I've lost track. Well, just ignore it. Let's look around. Come on, I'm just gonna check something. Might turn up my volume just a little more, along with the game volume. There. That should be good. Hide sidebar. Okay. Whoa! I just moved a little bit. Eee! I shine the flashlight on the floor and several corpses come into view. Hey, the corpses. No way, they were just there. It's hard to believe. Corpses that had been so vividly real a second ago have vanished without a trace. Maybe the victim's grudge showed that tragic scene to us. There's a black stain of some kind where one of the corpses had been. It seems to be the black stains where all the corpses had been. Let's reach out toward it. Gah. Damn, my ears are buzzing off. I'm getting vertigo. Must be the blood of the victims. You should have fingers back. It's nothing on the floor. Oh my god, it's in English. It's an English voice. It's an English song. Jingle all the way. What fun is to ride. You think they actually play American voice songs at like Japanese stores, or do they get like the Japanese variations? He actually has a evil laugh. What in the world are you thinking? What will this even accomplish? It's not too late to... Oh, this is fucked up. Oh! Look at his arm. Shut up, idiot. This is the most important part. This apartment store before it was burned, but something's off. Alright, so a guy hanging from his mouth looks down at some adults chained together. On his arm are some familiar looking mouths. Between him and the adults is a kid. Looks like he's soaked in something. This container on the floor makes it pretty obvious what that something is. Masaru. What are you gonna do with Masaru? So this kid's name is Masaru, huh? That's my name too. Maybe that'll make Mom happy. You asshole. The man with the scarf tries to jump forward, but two others grab onto him. Don't move, he'll kill us too. Let's endure, I don't want to die. Let me go, Masaru. Papa, Mama, help me. Oh, Masaru. Yeah, shall we get started? I'm joining after all. Waha. I think I'll start with this kid. The cigarette from his mouth and turns the fire tip toward the kid. Cry loudly for me, okay, Masaru? For Demon Tsukiyomi's sake. Demon Tsukiyomi, please come here. Demon Tsukiyomi, please grant my wish. Please, my mom. Damn, I feel sick. You don't look so, Akijima. Did you see something? Tadazuki knew about the tragedy that happened here. A Demon Tsukiyomi ritual sacrificing a bunch of families. The man laughing horribly as he did it. I can barely even say the words. Then Demon Tsukiyomi ritual was what he was really after, huh? Looks like, yeah. Granted wish needs to be proportional to the value of the burned object, so he burned living humans. Kijima? You said the artist was a man, yeah? Alright, it said so I had to go mobile? No problem. Yeah, in his 30s maybe. Said his name was Masaru. And he had mouths on his arm. Mouth? It's Kakuya's curse. They explain, that's how brought the horrifying mouths that appear on me, not Natsumi. In other words, the arsonist might have been caught in Kakuya's game. Yeah, that's likely. Said fuck you? Huh. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Oh, this is happening faster than I expected. Superson began freely laughing. It's almost the finale of the tale. Demon Tsukiyomi, please grant my wish. Shit, I don't have much time left. The curse is getting worse? Yeah. That's bad. Yeah! Kaoru? Yeah! Yeah, it's pretty bad. She falls silent, thinking about something. What's got into you? Isn't the only way to stop the curse to defeat the spirit? Yeah. Then we need to find it, right? Yeah. Then it's sink or swim. We'll call Demon Tsukiyomi. So you're saying We gotta perform the Demon Tsukiyomi ritual. You'll probably be able to finish the game today. Hopefully. So I've been, I like this game. But I also wanted to move on to Forge 8 Shibuya Scramble, which, There's no other way to escape the curse other than doing something about Demon Tsukiyomi. Time's running out. We gotta take a gamble. It's like I'm tightrope walking over a chasm. Actually, I'm always being backed up to the edge of the cliff. If we have chains, 2-hand mirrors, and something to burn, we can summon Demon Tsukiyomi. The chains are here, so we just need the mirrors and a fire starter. Should have brought that compact mirror. Mizuki, you have a hand mirror, don't you? Well, my escape was kind of rough, so I forgot my makeup pouch. Don't look at me either, by the way. But you're so gorgeous. You're kidding. What about something to start a fire? Sorry, Kijima. I forgot my lighter as well. I only wish I had the ability to set things on fire. I don't smoke, but I've got a lighter on me. Close enough. And all we need is something to burn. Nothing for it. I have to look around. I love that it's an American version of a song in a Japanese store. What's this song? It's Jingle Bells, obviously. I think it's Jingle Bells. Song is playing in the vision I saw. Yes, I got to see a kid get burned alive. Pretty rad. I'm joking, by the way. I like children. But it's a hole in the floor with water in it. Probably filled up when the sprinklers went off. It's clear enough water that the ceiling is reflected in it. A burnt bench that's fallen apart. If you go by the state of this bench, the fire is really bad. Look around the area and find a gun on the floor. This gun! I think it's the one the artist had. Finding something? I found the gun the artist had. What? Look at the gun from the end of the bench and show it to her. Looks like it still works. Yeah? What do you do with it now? Preserve it as evidence? Nah. The thing still works. It might come in handy when we're fighting the spirit. I doubt a gun will work on a spirit. What's a marvelous content could take out of context? Pretty rad? Burning child? Yeah. No, it's pretty rad. Or I like children. Because if I can't say I like children, this is a fucked up world. Maybe if I said it in a more creepy manner, I can understand. But I grew up, my mom was a kindergarten teacher, so I grew up to actually, enjoy being in the company of kids and, helping them out. Even though I probably wasn't the best helper, I only helped with certain things. I don't think math was one of them. Math might have been one of them. Don't know until you try. Anyway, we'll get better evidence from Tomoko Okuyama's house. Okay. I'll take it once we get out of this live, so don't get locos in it now. If worse comes worse, you'll turn a blind eye to me shooting this, right? Depends on how I'm feeling at the time. Hey! I love her shitty smile. Her garbage-ass smile. A mostly burnt vending machine. The sprinklers rested it too, so the thing's barely recognizable. I checked the pickup slot, and something's there, and it's surprisingly not burnt. I found the D card, baby! Let me get the writing on the card. Oh! This is surprising all Kaku's games. You're exactly what I envisioned. Color me impressed. I watched her triumphs from the sidelines, and I'm sorting all the info so far. First is Kakia. I wonder if she can't pronounce the Gu part of her name because she's a little girl. Let's refer to her as the Kaguya doll. This cursed girl was sealed in the mirror of the prestigious Moroku family. The seal weakened every 10 years, and she could leave the realm of the dead for the present world. The ritual to seal her again was called Nagoshi no Gi, the same ritual which killed those little girls, I believe. But Kaguya isn't in the mirror. I suspect the ritual failed at some point. We know what happened. Now the game. You've experienced these games of death. For you, the game ends if you survive a spirit encounter. How you survive was up to you, and when the spirit was gone, the cycle repeated until your death or she got bored. But the purpose of these games wasn't to kill you. She only wanted a playmate, like a child wanting attention. What So what quote were you taking specifically out of context, Ari? Being a spirit without knowledge of love, she must have thought. She must have thought that was play. Who knows how she got the other spirits to listen? Perhaps magic, similar to necromancy. I assume her way of hosting was to make them like fairy tales, a dull spirit that embodies the grudge of death. I have to say, Kage's game is very fitting, but doesn't appropriately reflect your efforts. This is an era where even Kage uses a phrase like NG. We could call it necro game among ourselves, though you likely couldn't care less about the name. My apologies. At any rate, you survived NG and saved your sister. I wish you happily ever after. I wonder why Kage was so obsessed with you. The Burning Child one? Yeah, dude, pretty rad. Burning Child? Yeah, man. It's like a kid-friendly version of Burning Man. If Burning Man wasn't already kid-friendly enough. Let's say. Do you think actual Japanese stores have the American version of Jingle Bells? It's a reminder of something kids can ride. It's charred within an inch of its life and unrecognizable. The floor is crumbling from the heat of the fire. The burnt floor is in a pathetic state. There's piles of ash everywhere. Blackened chains are on the floor. Must have used these to make sure the hostages didn't escape. Yeah, the victims were wrapped in chains. Gas was poured on them, and then they were set on fire. Some grand ritual of sacrificing innocence just for his own ego. Venom in a word stops my tongue. Yeah, because her family was in there. That was probably the kid. That was probably her brother. Might see more of his blood on them. I'll take all the information I can get. Ah! Instead of touching my hand, scalded by searing heat, I quickly yank my hand back. What happened? The chains are so hot! Huh? Eh? Aji? Masaka? They look like they'd be cool to the touch. The chains don't look hot at all, but I definitely felt heat when I touched them. Ah! Clearly not believing me, Hazuki reaches out to touch the thing and gets burned. You're right! Black chains are on the floor. On the floor. Well, that was probably made when the sprinklers went off. The water in it's so clouded I can't even see my reflection. The black sand on the floor, it's probably the victim's blood. Even just looking at it makes my ears buzz so much I want to puke. It shows how strong the grudge of those who died here is. I think we're good here. Back. I don't know if they use it for the holidays. Bunch of different products on display. Better check display toys. I could probably use this for the ritual. I pull a slightly burnt hand mirror out from among the toys. Mirror part isn't burnt at least, so you can use it. Burnt hand mirror. Whoa! This takes me back. This is the magic rod that magical girl Jay used. That was just some kind of show anime. She dances around. She stopped around so much her skirt flares up. Ah, did you see? No, and I wasn't trying to. You'll totally get cursed if you peek. Yeah, what kind? The words Momo's personal servant will magically appear on your face. Yep, that's definitely a curse. I'm sorry, I like the character so much in this game. Yeah, so but Hazuki can still hear me. She owes me on the side. That's just what happens when you have it focus on, like, there are 4 characters you can hang out with in this game. As opposed to, like, the 15, not 15, it was probably like 10 in Deathmark. So you didn't have that much, and you didn't have that much time to hang out with any of them. The best characters in that game were the detective and the one reporter chick, because you had the most time with them. They don't all look like it, but most are wet to the touch, and that's why Last of Us Part 2 isn't all that great. Also, just because Dina's such a fucking black hole. So wet that I don't want to shove any of them into my bag. This weekend, I was thinking of showing my family Last of Us 1 because that was such a fantastic game. And it has such a great story. This thing red between a few of the animals. I grab it. What's the flare doing? It was between so places, so it's also wet, making it unusable. It's definitely a flare like the ones on the floor by the elevator. And that's also why Jesse is such a fucking like useless character. He comes in, and then you just don't see him that much. Tommy's an asshole, by the way. God, if this wasn't like a live stream where I shouldn't say spoilers for a game people like. Yeah, Spray Hunter. Yeah. I wish I could talk about the game, but like I don't want to spoil it for people who just want to watch this. Okay, so I'm just gonna give my spoiler-free opinion. I think the game should have just been all about Abby. I think you should have been with Abby the entire game. I think... Like, the best characters are the characters in Abby's side. Yara and Lev. Because they are past scars, and they're going after her because one of them is transgender. And, you know, that's Colt doesn't like that. As much as that's kind of stupid, depending on things. But those characters are fun. They're great. And they develop so well. And Abby, if we had more time with Abby, I'm sure we would have loved her. But no, you just get to spend time with Ellie and her shitty, stupid decisions. Like, if it was just Abby's campaign, Abby's side, where it was like 13-hour game. Didn't even need to make it 20 hours of misery. That would have been great. Yeah. Signing, I put it back. But yeah, next game, I think the next game is going to be probably his best. It looks like it is. I probably would have been good. I think they should have at least started the game with Abby. Yeah. Yeah, actually. Yeah, get us to like her more. We're supposed to design for girls that you can't crazy, but still nothing. Alright. So we need one other mirror, and we can't use a fucking... We can't use the water because it's cloudy. Oh, I know! We can use the water. Like, Roxas, yeah! Like, imagine if we played Kingdom Hearts 2, and you're playing as Sora, and then you somehow switch over to Roxas, and he's like, who the fuck is this? Instead, they get that shit out of the way in the very beginning. Because when I first played Kingdom Hearts 2, and I was like, what, 10? I was baby. And I was just like, who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck? Hammer, but I can't think of anybody. Oh, come on. Probably filled up with the spring. It's good enough the water that the thing is reflected in it. Okay, so it can reflect, so we can use it as a mirror. I don't really know what else to do then. We have a lighter. We have a hand mirror. We have the water as a second mirror. We have, what else? What else we got? We have the chains, yeah, but I think it's... And we need something to burn. We need something to burn. So we're attached to the game rocks your shit? Yeah, exactly. A lot of toys out on display. Bunch of toys for little boys. Hey, you think you use these gloves? For what? That's your job to figure out, Kijima. For burning! Oh, to grab the chain. Not sure, you're right, this looks so much more off anyway. Burnt robot. Wow, what a fun-looking robot. Duh, burnt. No, it's still rather funny-looking, even without being burnt. Would anybody actually want it? I'm sure there were some. I mean, people got Crocs, so... There's something for everyone, I guess. Toys? Yeah, burn the toys. Let's see. Okay, so... Let's try grabbing this with the gloves. They are away. I got the rider's gloves. How am I supposed to use it? I have no idea. Dude, grab the fucking chains! Now what do I do? Keep it going VHS sec. Checking the VHS and nothing. Alright. Because we used that against Peach. Killer Peach. Christmas tree. Looks like it's been right around Christmas when the tragedy happened. Burn it! Fucking burn it! Burn it! Burn. Damn. Laughing all the way. Rose of Velvet. You feel better. I took an embarrassing long time here too. Is it obvious? Alright, let's have things we... Oh yeah, we can burn these as well. We got a hanged rabbit. Honestly, it could have been a lot better, and I say that with my with attachment to the first game. I think Last of Us Part 2 could have been much better. My issue is the water. Okay, what am I supposed to do with it? Let's see. What am I doing? Burnt hammer. I'm just gonna, maybe I should just look it up. I'm just gonna cheat. I just want to continue the story. We can just start placing shit. Okay, do I place shit in the center? Let's see. Burnt hammer. No. Melted stick. Alright, let's see. Wow, you gotta do a lot of shit, it seems. Burnt hammer, melted stick, rider's gloves, burnt robot. Examine clothes stand, inspect Christmas tree. Alright, let's go back. These flares are virtual. These are too hot to use. They are rolling everywhere, so let's see if they still work. Sure. Still finding good ones? No, they're all soaked. Oh well. A bunch of flares are on the floor. All of them are either used already or too wet to be able to work. A bunch of flares are on the floor. I've got everything, but I couldn't find anything to burn. If you could just use that flare, we just need the gunpowder inside. Hey, I found a flare mixed in with that toy you found earlier. It was too hot to use, but if there was one in a place like that, maybe there are flares in other places too. True. Some might even be usable. But one ain't gonna be enough. We need a bunch of them. Got it. Guess I'll go back and double check where I've already looked. Alright, so. Tree. This is tree. Check around the tree. There's a flare in the pot. Hey, nice work, just like Hazuki thought. But what are flares doing in a place like this? Beats me. Probably left by the arsonist. There's no way to understand people like that. It's a good thing I have two of my favorite girls in this game with me. Like Moulin, Rosé Moulin. She was cool, I guess, but she wasn't my favorite. She was fun. Like, yeah. She was a fun character. I liked her. So hey, if I finish this quickly, would you be interested in just doing 4 to 8 Shibuya Scramble, just starting it right after it? Once you call Demon Tsukiyomi, the truth will come to light. Yeah. 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 Close stand. Hey, close on display. Search on display. Found one. I think we can use it too. Just close, huh? You put it in your bag. I'll tag you with police tape. I wasn't gonna touch him. Sure. Oh, baby. Hey, baby. Ooh. Ooh. That was a good one. That was creepy. I like that. More games should do that. Well, I found so far are wet flares, but I may as well try again. It's like I was like, I don't remember there being mannequins in this area. I don't remember no, there was one. I don't remember there being that many mannequins in this area. You wanna look again? Yeah, many spots are wet. Okay. Ah, there's a dry patch behind some of the plushies. Push him aside and see one big hole in his back. Red tube pokes out. Oh, it looks like it still works. You know what's a good horror game I played recently? It was a demo. It was a game called Conscript, and it was a game I streamed it actually. It's a survival horror game that takes place in World War I during the Battle of Verdun, which was a lot of trench warfare. So it's like you're just exploring these trenches and like there's Germans everywhere. And it was really good. It was actually really good. Looking for others. Bunch of toys for little boys. I wonder if I can use anything here. But they're all burned beyond recognition, and none look like they'd come in handy. Lots of toys. There's a lot of toys out on display. A bunch of toys for little boys. Okay. So I don't know what else to... Maybe you? Do you have anything? Anything? Nope. Oh. Oh, there's one over there. Great job. Keep looking for others. Oh, we have 4. I think that's enough. Yeah, no, Conscript is really good. I think its demo is on Steam. Really good. Very well, fun might be not the word I'd use, but it's good. And it uses very old-looking graphics to kind of emulate Resident Evil 1. Let's check what can be used. 2 out of 3 are too burnt, but the last seems like it could still work. Wish all of them were good. At least it wasn't a total bust. Found one. Hey, nice work. Keep looking for others. I think we have enough. How many does that make? I count the flares in my bag. 5. Some are kind of damp, but we only need the gunpowder inside them. With a flame, they'll dry right up and ignite. Guess I'll start preparing for the ritual then. Boop, boop, boop. What's this? Oh, whoa. There's a good horror visual called The Letter if you want to try that. Another horror visual novel called The Letter, huh? I'll look it up. Let's see. The Letter. Oh. Game. Not 1940, no! I think I might have looked at this before. It's $9 right now if you want to give it a shot. If you want to get it. Let's see. very positive reviews. Oh, this is a long visual novel, about 30 plus hours. Jeez. This screen don't sound too near my hair. Screams from mouth. Screams from the mouths pierce my brain. The tale has reached happily ever after. Yomi, demon Tsukiyomi, demon Tsukuyomi, demon, don't open, don't open, don't open, don't open. Demon Tsukiyomi, demon Tsu, please grant my wish, please grant my wish, please. Yeah, got a pretty big, yeah, it's got me, we got a pretty big sword branch chart as well. Huh. Is it like AI the Somnium Files where it encourages you to go back and look at every part of the story? Because that's what I loved about AI the Somnium Files. Man, I wish I could just forget everything about that game. So a lot of stuff to do. Ritual calls demons together. Defeat it. Jingle bow. Jingle out the way. Flare. You done the flares and leave just gunpowder on the floor. We need multiple so it burns longer. Exactly. Take the flares and tear them apart. I'll help too. What do you think of Saints and Sinners, of what you've seen of it? I know the motion control problems kind of fucked up your view of it, but like when it's not fucking up, it's an amazing game. It's way too much effort, but at least it's worth it. We managed to gather quite a bit of gunpowder. Should be plenty now. Hurry and get the other stuff ready. I think it's just different endings. It's been a couple years since I first watched Let's Play it. Because yeah, if I play the game and I have to play it once, if it's 30 fucking hours and it just has one, and I can only do one ending for having to do like 30 hours in another, that'd be kind of shitty. Then you get here to get away. Plus, there's plenty of open space. It should be good for playing Witcher. All right, what's next? Burnt hammer. Hammer. But how am I supposed to use it? I got no idea. All right. Back to the Platinum Guide. Laughing all away, so about to breathe, make these spirits bright. A is the first to do thing where you had to play all rats for the end of the story. Yeah, it's for the end of the story. I was about to say Kadowa Shoujo technically does that. No, but what Kadowa Shoujo does is it once you get every like ending, it will like unlock. It'll fill up the main menu. Sorry. By the way, Kadowa Shoujo is an adorable game. I love it. That was my first full visual novel experience. The Rocking Dead thing, to be honest. Yeah, I can get that. It's once you get into the problem with VR is that when you see it, when you watch someone do it, it doesn't look that fun. But when you actually get into it, it's actually a lot of fun because of all the things you're doing. And then his character perspective of the main story. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, touch the chains. So, they're not hot. I can carry them this way. Not even a little bit hot. There's the chains to the circle. This is okay? Yeah, that should be fine. Chains are ready now. Blackened chains on the floor. What's really strange is the chains look cold, but they're hot to the touch. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Then can we use the mirror on this now? Finally. Clean your hammer from bag and try holding up to the puddle. Puddle's reflected in the mirror, and the mirror's reflected in the puddle. So clean and reflected. This should be a good stand-in for joining mirrors. It's a hole in the floor with water in it. So that's good. Let's do it! Do Otomes count for visual novels? Because if not, I think Deathmark was mine that I played. Okay, so I thought Otomes was like a genre of visual novel. Do you make choices and go through lines of text? Like, I don't think you need to make choices in visual novels. Like, if in all it told me, this is like going through lines of text, meeting people, having a story, like, you know, skipping through it, having a, you know, a log. Like, if it has those, if it has even and if it has choices, then yeah, it's a visual novel. Like, even if it has like some aspects of gameplay, I would still call it a visual novel. Like Danganronpa, visual novel, obviously, but it has gameplay, so some people don't consider it that. Ace Attorney, visual novel, even though some people not consider it that way. Yeah, Tommy's are visual novels. I'm ready to do this Demon Tsukuyomi ritual. All I need to do is say the magic words. What should I wish for? How about that your curse is lift? I said, oh yeah, I'll go with that then. Find light to gunpowder from the flare. Once it's burning, I close my eyes. Demon Tsukuyomi, please come here. Making a silent wish for the curse on me to be released. I call forth the Demon Tsukuyomi. Music stopped. I feel like an eternity of silence passes. Suddenly the room darkens and I feel cold. Everything is enveloped in a strange stillness. Almost like I'm the only person in the whole world as that feeling settles over me. Oh my god! Huh? Just a blub. My first was Code Realize. Okay, yeah. My first was Kato Shoujo. It's a free visual novel, romantic visual novel about, you know, disability. All the girls have some form of disability. And I think it's a very respectful game. It has some very unnecessary sex scenes. And there's only one H scene that actually makes sense in the story, and that's Hanako. I think her name was Hanako. She was my favorite. A small cup of flesh appears out of thin air. Weird lumps grow rapidly all over until it's suddenly a huge mass of flesh. I love the music in this game. Since we're getting near the end, you know. Oh, is that the one? Yeah, that's the one that Reddit actually came together, or 4chan came together to make. A bunch of people who were like, yeah, let's make a visual novel about girls with disabilities. Is it possible to fuck this up? It doesn't look like it is. Huh. Weird lumps grow rapidly all over until it's suddenly transfers to flesh. This is Demon Tsukuyomi? It's completely disgusting. My whole body shudders. That's not the spirit I was imagining. Didn't think it'd be this horrible. Look, look, guys, it's the ending to Inside. Ha 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 ha. I hate Inside. I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't hate it. I don't like it as much as other people think it's like a masterpiece. Just what you're imagining? Run away screaming if you're scared. Do you think you're being funny? If I ran after coming this far, I couldn't call myself an Nicole idol. Plus, we both know it'd be a problem if I left you to your own devices and you got reckless. Don't really have R-rated scenes. The only one that does, that isn't super dark, only has one route with it. Then no, you're stuck with me until it's over. Kato Shoujo does have an option to block out sex scenes. So that's pretty cool. I think I had a dark shard technique. Royals. That's sweet. It royals like burning hatred. Shit, what am I supposed to do? Never played it? Yeah, it's free. It's good. Grant. The sad part about it is that like every girl has its own writer. And some of the writers aren't as good. Some of the stories for the girls aren't as good as others, which sucks because they could have had some really great stories. Grant? Like a wish? What wish am I supposed to grant? Then the visual novel I played after that was Steins Gate. Which reminds me, I still need to do Steins Gate 0. I was super excited for it. What? Looking forward to what? Do you understand? Didn't that voice that said Grant sound like an adult? Yeah, it did. And the one that said 1 sounded more like a kid. That means a parent wanting to grant a kid's wish? Doesn't the kid want her parents? Yeah. But I can't think of what it'd be. Sorry. It's up to us to figure out the rest. So a parent wants to grant a kid's wish. If I can grant that, then... Survival escape. I think how they didn't have one person write multiple people's ideas for routes. Yeah, it was weird. Okay. So let's see. Upper left face. Which I guess would be this one. Upper left face. Wish one, please. They want the melted stick. Hit me with your melted stick. No reset. Actually, no idea if I got it right or not. That's the same about all of them first. Bottom left face. Pew pew, boom, bang. Okay, I think they want the shitty burnt robot. I'm not playing Steins Gate. I should play Fate series as well. I tried getting into the Fate series. I just could. I mean, I guess I could still do it, but the only reason I didn't was because like I'm friends and I have been in a few of their podcasts. I have a group that does like visual novel just discussions. I've been in a few of them for Steins Gate and Codwell Shoujo. And I tried going through Fate, but I was doing college at the time and I couldn't just get through all of it. I did one route in, what was it called? It was the one where like it was a kid that used to be a child soldier, but he gets sent to a place where kids like that are sent to be rehabilitated. I can't remember, but it was good. But Steins Gate, just both Steins Gate games, great. I love Steins Gate 1. Direction again. Now I need to give things autoface, like Hazuki said. Okay, then we have lower. Shit. Wait, why is it? Wait, why do I have to give both lower right faces? Wait, are the other two lower right faces? What is this? Hold on. Hold on. Upper right face gets laughing girl. I want Jennifer! Laughing girl. So fuck up. But I do love Fate Zero, so you guys have to force myself to season 2 of Fate slowly for the opening, so I don't blame you. It's a fuck up. One's left. I know which one you're looking at. Yeah, I was looking at the Steam guide, but I also have the Platinum Trophy guide, which is much more accurate. Reaction again. Yeah, just stop saying that. Big monkey? He want big monkey? Monkey! It's a gorilla. Giving something to every face. All I can do now is wait for reaction. Yeah, simple girl. Thanks, Dad. Alexa cried out excitedly. Whoa. Good work, Kijima. It's too early to celebrate. I sound grim, but we haven't heard the other faces' reactions yet. It's Jennifer! Thank you so much, Mom! Oh my god, Nintendo 64! And I got the second face right, too. Yeah, it's a Kaiser Paw! The race also yells excitedly. Just one more. Mom? Mom? This isn't Mom? Wow! Huh? I thought we were getting clear. Demons when he goes berserk. Chains come flying at us. Ah! Shit! Ah! Hazuki! Anchor out of the way of the chains. You okay? Yeah. Thanks, Hijima. What about the detective? Damn, you can't do anything when it's like this. Run! I did play Doki Doki Literature Club up until I found Sayori, and then the game started like fucking up. It didn't start fucking up. It started fucking with me even inside the pause menu, which I found to be my safe space when it comes to horror games. So I just stopped playing. I think Take Your Face was the only wrong one. What should we do now? Well, if we know what it wanted. That's the one I was talking about, its mom, right? Yeah. Yee. Must be chasing us. Better get out of here. Where can we go? Easily go back where we were. We'll figure out what it wants in the meantime. Yes, we got no other choice. Listen, man. I consider pause menu to be my safe space, okay? Even I have limits. Well, I have lots of limits, actually. So I don't know why I said that. What's wrong? You better open it fast. It's gonna catch us. Push. I push it, but it won't open. Damn, I thought I went button again and again. The thing still doesn't open. Has it caught up to us? I haven't seen it yet. We have some time, even if it does appear. It's pretty far from the sales floor to here. I remember one time I watched my friend play Dramatical Murder. You ever heard of that one? TV, huh? We up Shit Creek. God damn it, fine, if you're gonna be that way. So the door is pissing me off. I grip the edges to try to force it open. Grah! Here's what I'm trying to do. Who jumps in to help me out? Oh no! Devices, we haven't made much progress for this demon Tsukiyomi appears. It's not very far away. In fact, it's right there! No way! Shit, I was careless. Hurry, hurry, it's gonna kill us! Open up! Harry gives me the extra strength I need and the door cracks open. Yes! I set my hands at the crack and force it open. Grah! Open! Alright, go! Get inside! T runs in, followed by O. Once I'm sure they made it, I step inside too. Close the door, now! So press this button on the panel. So you just throw it closed because it's caught on the Demon Tsukiyomi. You give it up after you made it before? Move! Rah! Hada! Before I kick the Tsukiyomi with all my might. The heat burns the sole of my shoe, filling the elevator with the smell of burnt rubber. My Tims! The spirit retreats just enough that the door manages to close. But yeah, Dramatical Murder is pretty fucked up. It's fucked up that one of the fucking romance options was a character that tried to rape you. I was like, why would you even want to go out with this guy? Whew. We're going up? Seems so. I hope we can go back down. That's up to luck. At least we're safe for now. I would imagine you'd kick a spirit. Just faster that way. I guess so. It's too bad, but that didn't make it... It's too bad that didn't make it rest in peace. If only it was that easy. Who? He had long hair. He was like one of he's like a gangster or something. I don't remember which character it is, but he and a bunch of other guys try to rape you. It's like extremely fucked up. And then you forgive him? It connects to Moon Tower's roof. We'll rush out onto the terrace. One of his friends want to play it. Also, Kojaku is hot. Kojaku? Let me see. Kojaku? Okay, it's not Kojaku. I think Kojaku is actually pretty cool. Let's see. Clear noise? Is it noise? Not noise. Noise is cool. Ren? No. Ren's a dog. Mink? Mink. Mink is the one that tries to rape you. At least that's what I remember, if I'm correct. I don't know. If it's a tan one, no, not the tan one. It's like the one with dreads. He's pale. He's pretty white. I remember we played the game and we were voicing all the characters, and I voiced Ren, and I gave him an extremely deep voice, even though he was like a tiny dog. Trying to see if, like... Maybe I was wrong. I just remember there being some really rapey vibes from that entire character. Which one's the tan one? I don't remember the tan one. I remember there's one with a mask, and he kept wearing a mask, and he didn't stop wearing a mask. Even when he was eating, he still wore a mask. Is there a tan one? I don't remember a tan one. Maybe you're talking about one of the other minor characters? Maybe. Oh, Mizuki? Is he the one with, like, the cool leather jacket? And red hair? And he's pretty attractive, actually. How about the moon? Better slice that moon in half. Get Dominique to get out here. Fucking bloodstained ritual of the night looking ass. After we left the department store, we should be back at Moon Tower. Did this Demon Tsukiyomi do this? It's not over yet. If Demon Tsukiyomi is the one controlling the moon, then it will be here soon. What do we do, Kijima? I can't just poof ideas out of thin air, you know. We just gotta do something about that last face, right? Which face? You know, the one that was all, this isn't mom or whatever. All of the others seem satisfied. They're not their mom, huh? This reminds me of Yamada Shrine. I hope those babies were able to rest in peace. If you're able to reminisce, then use that brain to get to thinking and help us out. The cell phone vibrates, breaking the silence. Whoa, that's me. She pulls her phone from her pocket. It's Bon. Maybe Okayama's things revealed something. Hey, it's me. I'm kind of in the middle of something right now. What? You serious? So he's on here too? Nah, it's nothing. Just talking to myself. There's nothing else. I gotta go. We got our hands full at the moment. We'll talk more later. Bye. I can't believe it. You seem excessively shocked over something. Get some amazing info or what? I don't think so, but he cute? Yeah, he cute. I'm glad I'm, like, partly bi-romantic, so that I can at least enjoy some men. I remember Virus and Trip, those fucking hipster-looking douchebags. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's kind of hard to find him. The tan one you're talking about. Because it's not any of the main characters, that's for sure. Ryuho, no. Say. Now it's just gonna keep bothering me. Wow, that is a twink looking person. He is so twinky. God. The character I'm talking about is Sei, by the way. I can't find any tan characters, damn. I thought this game took place in Japan. I can't find any of them. Damn. Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about. His name is Sei. S-E-I. He's fucking twink looking ass. I don't know why, but the main character of Radical Murder kind of reminds me of Iris from yeah, the Sonian Files a bit. Oh yep, big twink. Big twink. Gets the museum for what? Yep, it's a doozy. Remember the name that was scratched off of that memorial there? Well, that name was Masaru Ishimaru. Ishimaru was the president of Sumi. Yep, Masaru is Noboru Ishimaru's second son. But that's not all. According to Okayama's notebook, Masaru Ishimaru was the one who caused the fire. What? Seriously? That's why you wanted to block it out. That's just Okayama's own conclusion after she conducted an investigation alone. The gun found at the scene couldn't have belonged to just any random schmuck. That's what caused her to be suspicious of Masaru. She was notorious for his violence and his habit of abducting people. It's always the politician's son. Always. He was the arsonist. Then the one who sacrificed all the people for the demon security ritual was... yeah, it had to be him. Masaru Ishimaru. The thin man with the gun who I saw standing in the kid's plaza during my vision. Must be Masaru Ishimaru. Blew his father off the hook, though. He knew what his son liked to do, so he must have guessed who the arsonist was, and he still added his son's name to his list of victims without even batting an eye. Canada's victim, it's harder to investigate him. Plus, it buys a whole lot of sympathy, too. So they're both pieces of shit. Yeah, complete garbage. Just guess someone agreed because the name on the memorial was scratched out. If Ishimaru died in the fire, then he's probably a part of Demon Tsukiyomi too. That means even in death, the victims are stuck with the guy who killed them. If we beat him, the victims should rest in peace. Imagine Mink Tanner, but I don't remember liking him. How do we do that? That's your department. So much for we. Before we beat him, we gotta find him. Well, he found us. Hey, Kicho, I think our time's run out. Man, you're a persistent bastard. How'd it follow us? How the fuck should I know? Now that it has, there's only one thing to do. Finish it here and now. Alright, so this is kind of a weird thing to do, but we have to stab it. Yeah, we have to stab it. Masaru Ishimaru should be in that thing somewhere. If I find him... Why is it saying upper right face? Could have sworn... Okay, see... I don't know if I trust this. Let's see. Upper right face. Okay. We'll do it upper right face. Fucking fine. It would make more sense to be the upper left face. No, it's not. It's not that face anymore. It's not that face anymore. Okay then. Yeah, I don't remember much about Mink Tanner, but I just remember not liking him. That was the only way to beat it. The swords I got from Killer P should work against her mortal enemy, Masaru Ishimaru. You've killed my father. Prepare to die. As long as you slash the right one. Sorry if I get it wrong. You made it this far. Trust your instinct, Kijima. Hazuki's resolve boasts my own determination, and I turn toward Demon Tsukiyomi. What's that sword? I point the sword at the Demon Tsukiyomi and it lets out a terrified yell. You're Masaru Ishimaru. It's terrified, and it should be. It draws a smirk out of me, and I confidently have the weapon. I dash forward, aiming at Ishimaru's face. Ah, no! You hurl those countless chains at me, then you smell flying every which way. Instinct means blaring my body senses to change trajectories. I dodge every last one of them like a fucking cool-ass anime character. Die, Ishimaru! Once close enough, push hard off the ground and jump high into the air. I slash Kanata from top to bottom. Ah! Ishimaru flinches in fear. Blood spurts everywhere, getting all over me. Interesting. Showing us the author's place. Huh? Looks like a familiar face flashes in view. I'm sure that's... there's no time for that right now. I gotta do something about him. Attain black and blood. Maybe flinch and that's it. Guess physical attack won't take it down. Yeah, yes, Suzuki? Suzuki's fear, you need to use something supernatural or do some kind of ritual. We can't do that kind of stuff. And I guess the fastest way would be to listen to his wish. Don't be stupid. There's no way in hell we need to grant his wish. Then what are we supposed to do? She bites her lip and falls silent. I'm sure she knows, but it's impossible to bring herself to allow it, since the fire was how she lost her family. I know where the spirit starts moaning. Carve, 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 carve. Is it saying carve? I have no idea what that means. Do I really have to grant Masaru Ishimaru's wish? Time's running out. If I do, my best chance is while it's done. Time's running out. Gotta do something while it's still stunned. Carve. Think on what that could mean. It's that or grant Ishimaru's wish. Last scene. Here we go, boys. We get to do it here. No more, huh? There's maybe the desire to comfort the victims and let them rest in peace. Huh? To comfort them? Hey, don't you think that's kind of like a magic ritual? Yeah, you're right. It's possible those spiritual bonds have weakened because a portion has been scratched out. But if that bond was restored, what if we do something about that bond? Demon Tsukiyomi might find peace. Blood, we need the blood, get the blood, get the blood. Get the blood. Dark and blood brings those words to mind suddenly. Carve, carve, blank spot in the memorial. What's wrong? Has an evil ghost possessed you or something? Nothing. Just thinking we might need to engrave something in that blank space on the memorial. Something? Oh! A name, right? Yeah, exactly. We need to add a name. The problem is, whose name we should engrave, right? Yeah. The problem is whose name we should engrave in the blank spot. Hold on. Just gonna double check. Okay, we got it. Tomoko Okayama. Name black and blood on my finger. Someone whose strong grudge made her a spirit. She should be listed as a victim too. Tomoko Okayama. Who is that? The name of a woman who lost her husband and child in the fire, you said. She was killed by your old man when she tried to reveal the truth behind the fire. So what? Damn it, he doesn't even care. Was Killer Peach again not the right name? What? Somebody I don't know inside me? What are you? What are you going to do to me? Justice is served. I heard that voice somewhere before. The mythological Momotaro must have been guided by the name written on this memorial. Crossing time and space to exterminate evil. He's gonna say the word! Mr. Obama, get down! Ah, the blood moon. Link! The blood moon rises. The wind blows across the roof, and the demon Tsukiyomi dissolves. Are those grateful cries from people mixed in with the sound of the wind? I knew it. Mama really is Momotaru. Child's voice pipes up from among them, proudly boasting about their mother. Survived. Now the scarlet moon vanishes and the sky reverts back to normal. I'm gonna do that every time, because I find it funny. Your face says your curse was lifted. Yeah, guess I managed to survive again. Demon Tsukiyomi disappeared, but it didn't leave a pool of blood behind. Guess that makes sense. I already got Amy out. Speaking of blood, blood flew out when I cut the Demon Tsukiyomi with the katana. It was only a flash, but I saw a vision of the attic at the Moroku residence. Why did that place appear? Better check it out. Touch the blood on my clothes and concentrate. Wow, nice work there. The first thing I hear is the young man's voice. It's the arsonist, Masaru Ishimaru. That was captivating. Truly. Guess going full criminal to kidnap a kid really was worth it after all. Masaru. I allowed you to watch, but if you continue to say things like that, I'll have to ask you to leave. The man in white monk robes replies coldly. His voice sounds familiar too. It's gotta be Yakuma Moroku, the author who turned girls into dolls. Don't be like that, old man. Without my pop's power, you'd be behind bars right now. Yes, I'm extremely grateful to Noboru. It's entirely due to Ishimaru's family's cooperation that I'm able to fulfill my duty. That Nagoshi no Gi ritual or whatever. Yeah? Sounds like a mouthful. Why not shorten it to NG? Called it. Then again, anyone could have called it. Sounds like a name a child would choose. Masaru, please refrain from saying anything that draws interest of the Kaguya-doll. The seal is in the process of weakening. She may be listening at this very moment. Ooh, now that's scary. You better hurry up and finish making her playmate. Hey, what's this? Ooh. Oh, since I'm the last successor of the Moroku family. It's just junk now. I suppose you being a wrinkly old man means you're not interested in getting it on anymore. Huh. It would look that way to you. Ever since I lost power of my hands in an accident, I've given up on ordinary happiness. What do you mean by power of your hands? Each of my hands held a special power. The power to bestow was one of them. I would use it to bestow spiritual power on that doll and give it to her. So does that mean, because you lost your superpower thing, that's why you're killing kids and make them into dolls? It's up to you whether you believe me or not. Wahaha. I can't believe he has such an evil... He has like an actual evil laugh. I believe you. I love stories like that. Anyway, what about you, Masaru? Huh? What about me? Will you marry and have a happy family? Noboru would surely be pleased if you had a child. Would Mom be happy in heaven too? You're still hung up on Yoku then, Of course I am! Pops only shoves money at me. Mom actually loved me. She's my everything, even now, forever. I always want to relive the time when Mom was around. I see. At Ishimaru's strange outburst, Miroku stops and frowns. It would be nice to go back to the past you long for. By the way, old man, you read scary fairy tales, yeah? So that means you're an expert on the occult. Yes, to some extent. What about it? I want to ask you something. Could you tell me about that demon Tsukiyomi thing? That was... Ever since Ishimaru abducted girls in Yakima and Moroku, turning each of them into dolls. It lines up with what was written in Nagoshi no Gi book I found on Black Rabbit. Plus, a strange doll Ishimaru grabbed? That was a doll I picked up at the Moroku residence. You look pretty serious, Kijima. Something wrong? No, it's nothing. I'm still trying to process everything I just saw. Sorry. There's no way I can explain it right now. Oh then. We survived that by the skin of our teeth, but we can take a breather later. Let's get the hell out of here before someone finds out we broke in. Right, let's go. We're not gonna go someplace weird again, are we? Maybe fine. Probably. The Insigami is the one causing time to reverse, and we shouldn't be led to the scene of the fire again. Press the button first floor and the elevator quietly starts moving. It reaches the first floor without any issues. Oh good, we made it back okay. Come on, we have time to be standing around. Let's get going. It is clear that she wants to be out of this place, so we leave. Moon! Well, we should be safe here. Good job, you two. That was a piece of cake. Dancing up on stage is 100 times more tiring. What's that face for? Something's bugging me. What exactly was that demon Tsukiyomi we saw? I mean, it was obviously a fusion of the people who died in the fire, right? I get that, but the demon Tsukiyomi ritual itself existed way before the fire, right? It doesn't have any ties to this event. Oh, that's what you're talking about. You're wondering if that was the real demon Tsukiyomi or not. Pretty much. We were originally trying to summon the demon Tsukiyomi, and then that thing appeared. Let's put together what we know first. The arsonist Masaru Ishimaru tries to summon demon Tsukiyomi by sacrificing people. His wish was to bring back his dead mother. She's also the late wife of President Ishimaru of the Sumi Group. She's still quite dead. I confirmed that when I was investigating the Sumi Group. In other words, his wish to demon Tsukiyomi wasn't granted. That's what that means, yeah. This is just what if, but maybe a wish was granted, but it wasn't Ishimaru's wish. So whose was it? The victim's killed by Ishimaru. Try for people all wish for something that definitely overpower Ishimaru's voice. In that situation, they would obviously all be wishing for the same thing. I don't want to die, huh? Yeah, I think so too. So the real Demon Tsukiyomi granted that wish, and created the Demon Tsukiyomi we saw, I guess. So that rumor about the Demon Tsukiyomi granting wishes was true. I don't know if we can say that for sure. I think it could also be just some massive hate not connected to the real Demon Tsukiyomi. In that case, it would mean that nobody's wish was granted in that fire. And that would mean the rumors about the Demon Tsukiyomi were false. It's that small line between fact and fiction that really fires up an old occult fan, you know? Of course, I'd be the happiest if the rumors about Demon Tsukiyomi turned out to be true. I mean, that'd be so much cooler. In the end, people are going to believe what they want to believe. There's no such thing as a correct answer. Well, it's that time we split up. This ain't a good time for Myers to be walking around. Yeah, I guess I'll head home. Thanks for everything, Oh. Huh, that's surprisingly decent coming from you. Have you fallen for me? Man, you look happy. Wasn't expecting that. Mother Kijima, how did Amy's examination go? Oh yeah, I never told you. They found some abnormalities in her brainwaves, so she's under examination until tomorrow. That's so. I want Natsumi gets better soon so they can go back to their normal lives. Yeah, me too. Well, Natsumi comas because of Kakia's curse. Amy's not getting her normal life back until I do something about Kakia. Alright, I'm heading out. See you guys. Always appears in the direction of the Shinza station. Alright, I'm gonna head back too. My coworker's apartment I'm going to stay at is pretty close to Shinza station. So you're still not going home, huh? Your curse always appears suddenly, just like it did today. I'd be mad if I decided to go home and end up getting locked up under surveillance again. Mizuki's grinning, but I've been constantly causing her trouble for the past few weeks. Huh? What's going on? You're staring. Although I'm used to that in my profession. I really didn't want to get her involved, but if she hadn't been there to help me, I never would have survived this long. I've been a big pain to you. Sorry. Oh, don't worry about it. I've told you many times, but I'm really into ghosts and the occult and stuff. I'll do anything to get experiences like these. I'd even quit being an idol. If your agency heard that, they'd faint. Hey, can I see something? Go right ahead. You have to go through the agency if it's about measurements and weight, though. Why'd you become an idol? You don't seem that obsessed with the job. Yeah, it may look that way. I didn't become one because it was my dream or aspiration or anything like other people. It's because of the education I got from my mom, who used to be an idol. She trained me for this life, ever since I was really young. That's pretty fucked. So you're not doing it because you like it? No, it's not like that. I love singing and talking stuff, and it's so great to have fans. But the word idol doesn't really have a special meaning to me, like it does for other people. For me, it's more like I took over the family business. We live in one strange household. It's pretty normal to me, though. Anyway, since it's basically the family business, I try to be more professional than others. Like how? Recently I've been doing special training for love scenes. I'm a high schooler, so I'll probably start getting more roles like that pretty soon. Who knows when I'll get a love scene with the Headless Horseman or the Boogeyman? Neither of those are human. Yeah, but that's the kind of romance Momo Cruise would have. Oh, that's right! We did something similar by the vending machine yesterday. That was a pretty good performance. Would you help me practice again sometime, Kijima? By the way, I redid that whole thing and I did it good. I did it well. Sure, if I feel like it. Sweet, thanks. Alright, I'm gonna get going. See you later, Kira. Zuki darts off in the direction of the taxi stand. Now that I think of it, a lot of people have helped me get this far. I get on that sky for a while, picturing all the people who've helped me. Guess I'll get going myself. I'll go to the station quickly hop on the last train heading to Kasuji. After arriving at Kasuji Station, which is deserted at this hour, I head to my apartment. Alright. D-Man. I text. I have up the message. How are you? It's D-Man. This will be my final message. I can see you aren't dedicated to receive my analysis reports. You have potential, but we cannot walk as comrades. Unfortunately, this is goodbye. May our paths cross again. Yeah, so I'm guessing if I got all of the D cards, I would get one last D card here. So this will be my last contact with D-Man. Who in the world was he anyway? Curiosity stings for all of 2 seconds before I strike and head home. So didn't I already figure out who it was? I forgot who D-Man actually was. When I get home, I immediately head to this bathroom and take a hot shower. I can still feel that lukewarm sensation from the blood that spurted when I cut Demon Tsukiyomi. I want to wash it off as soon as possible. Ah, my back. I haven't seen Kakuya since the day she told me about the Killer Peach game. The fact that she hasn't shown up despite the fact that I took Amy back makes me feel uneasy. But Kakuya's curse appeared. What's going on? Maybe Kakuya's still watching even though I can't see her. From beyond this mirror, from the realm of the dead. That's right. Where'd that thing go? Under the shelves and under the bed. Where do we find that? In the blood mystery vision I had, Masaru Ishimura was holding this doll. It's definitely the same one. In that vision, Akuma Moroku said, "Oh, that's just junk now. Now that I'm the last successor of the Moroku family." Definitely looks like just junk, but its appearance is similar to Kakuya's. That's bugging me. I'll think about it later. I need to get up early tomorrow to go pick Amy up. I better get to sleep. Alright. We should be. Let's just go to bed. Go to bed. Collecting in bed, I shut my eyes. Bunch of things happened tonight, some of it shocking. Would have sworn I was going to find myself awake for 2 hours after shutting my eyes. I must be exhausted, my conscience just quickly fades away. I sleep. Real shit. Yes, I want to save. Alright, this should be the last one, right? Saturday. Afternoon, I go to the hospital to pick Amy up. Doctor explains the results to me, but despite clearly being in a weakened state, her brain infrequently exhibits theta waves. Obviously, I don't understand any of that. Once when you're in for regular exams, doctor finally releases her. Now, depending on assuming a quick visit, it somehow already becomes sunset. When we arrive at Katsuchi Station, Amy badgers me into a huge shopping trip in the nearby supermarket. We stock up not only on food and candy, but also a change of clothes and a toothbrush for Amy. I don't have much to say since she'll be staying with me for a while. By the end, my arms are full. Big brother? Why you don't carry a grocery bag? No, I got it. Then I could take that paper bag. Looks pretty light. She's staring at the black paper bag I have. Apparently, left at the hospital this morning when she went to visit Amy. It contains everything that honestly had on her when she collapsed. Police had it submitted as evidence, but they'd finished examining it all. According to she put the report in there too as a little gift to me. I told you I got it, Amy. You gotta save your strength to get better. Yeah, okay. I'll let you handle it, thanks. Amy and I walked side by side as we head to my apartment. We did the exact same thing just 3 weeks ago, but it feels like it's been an eternity since then. 3 weeks, huh? Damn. Didn't Deathmark only take place in like a week? Oh yeah, big brother. Whatever happened to that black postcard? Oh, that? Let's not talk about it. The black postcard I got from Kakuya. The cursed invitation that got Amy and I wrapped up in Kakuya's games. If I hadn't picked up that postcard back then, would my fate have changed? I don't really remember. Perhaps that postcard just vanished at some point. Maybe it ended up getting tossed with the rest of my junk mail. Oh, that's it. It had a fun riddle. Yesterday after getting home, and I make a stir fry at Amy's request. It's not like it's especially fancy or anything, but Amy looks delighted as she eats it. Taking a little break, Amy says that she'll wash the dishes. Now that I remember, it was always Amy's job to do dishes on the days when I made the food. But she's still recovering, so I try to keep her from overexerting herself. But she just yells, "It's my job!" and won't listen to a thing I say. Again, I throw in the towel and let her do it. Rabbit keeps running, chasing after the stars. And Amy starts to sing in the kitchen. She's having a good time washing the plates. She seems weirdly excited, but I guess that's better than her being all depressed or unassuming. Alright, what should I do in the meantime? Bag. It's a weird bag on my bed. It's got unassuming's clothes and purse inside. That's right, the cops analyzed them. Amy said it will include the report. Should I read it? Not now. Actually, I want to... Let us, save. Alright, let's do it. Have a look. As I'm looking through the bag, I immediately find a manila envelope. Inside a number of official-looking documents. Letters are so small that looking at them makes my head hurt, but I start to read it anyway. It has detailed descriptions and analyses on Natsumi's personal belongings and clothes. There's some sensitive in there too, so it's a bit awkward. Wait, bloodstain reaction? Good you find the full sentence. Small bloodstain found on the lining of the skirt. Her leg must have been skinned when she fell. When she fell, must be talking about when Natsumi collapsed after calling me. Please blood entry on that blood, and I might be able to figure out what happened to her. Search the paper bag and take out her skirt. I turn it over, and sure enough, there's a dark stain. My fingers on the small blood stain and focus. Kira, are you there? This must be from her viewpoint. She knocks on my door. Apparently I'm not there. So sorry, Kira. She takes out a copy of the key. She takes out the copy of key I gave her, opens the door, and walks inside. The mirror. The mirror. Mercury's book's right. Amy's inside the mirror. But dread mirrors. I'm sure Amy will. Huh? It's Akira. Hello, I just got to your... Listen to me. I found a black postcard on your desk. Where'd you find it? It was on the ground in front of the bar. I thought someone dropped it, so I picked it up just in case. Anyway, I need to tell you, Akira. I figured it out. I know. Know what? You don't mean the realm of the dead. Yes, exactly. It's in Moroku's Nagoshi no Gi, the realm of the dead. If what it says is true, Amy is inside the mirror. Mirror? I'm going to go save Amy. So hurry and join... Huh? Yeah? What is this feeling? It's so hard. It's so hard to breathe. Die. Oh, what is this? Once this fades, I can hear the sound of the bathroom door opening behind her. Someone behind me? Flash just dims as she turns around. What the? That's not Amy. I can't collect my thoughts. What's going on? Amy attacked out Natsumi? Amy? Amy isn't here. Oh shit, bruh. Bruh. Where is she? Amy, where'd you go? Amy isn't here either. I thought Amy was trapped in the bathroom mirror and they're all dead. And the day after Natsumi class, that night I helped Amy out of the mirror. So then why was Amy outside it before I saved her? Amy? Oni-chan. You saw, didn't you? I guess I've been found out. What's that mean? My throat is dry, my voice is hoarse and hardly manages to work. Oh well, guess I had no choice, you know. Mom was getting in the way. Wait, are you saying? I mean, it's true. If Mom hadn't come here, then I could have stayed in your apartment forever. I wanted to be alone with you. Just you and me, alone together. With you, forever and ever. Sweat drips down my back. I can't move, like my whole body's frozen. And it's hard to breathe. Big bro, together, forever. Come with me. Follow me. 7. Oh no. I love you so much. A cold breeze brushes my cheek. I stagger back to my feet. Shit. Fuck. Where am I? This doesn't feel real. It seems vaguely familiar, but at the same time it doesn't. What am I doing here? My head pounds and I try to remember. All my thoughts are fuzzy. It's almost like I'm dreaming. None of this feels real. Whisper comes from somewhere. It's time for a tale. Once upon a time, there was a child named Kaguya who lived in the realm of the dead. Kaguya had a daddy. Kaguya loved her daddy so very much. Kaguya's friends were the tiny dolls her daddy gave her, Precious Daddy, and the one before that. They all gave her tiny dolls. Those tiny dolls were Kaguya's best friends. What the hell is going on? What should I do? Mid-throb, my thoughts are a mess. No, that's not right. What should I do? That's right, I have to look for Kakia. Guided by an unknown force, I walk and walk and walk down the dim, never-ending path. Well, this is weird. Yes, I know, I'm in some sort of room. It feels familiar here too. I hear a shower running behind the frosted glass door. Or a sound of water flowing, someone singing. I should know that voice, but I can't remember who it is. It's Suzuki. Someone there? Hey, answer me. Don't answer. That's right, big brother. You shouldn't talk to that girl. That hussy girl flirts with all kinds of guys. She'll contaminate you. Hey! Kaki is much prettier. Big bro. Who's more important to you? Kaki or that hussy girl? How dare you? How dare you? Kaki doesn't even have short hair. I have my mouth reply, but I can't remember her name. I have to resist Kaki or she'll go out of my heart. Key. Forgot she calls her Hussy. Hazuki. Clear. The Hussy? Who that Hussy? The Hussy girl is better than Kakia? Hey, bro, you've been seduced by that evil pig, haven't you? Okay then. Oh yeah, I forgot. Goofy. Okay then, all Kakia has to do is raise her from inside of you. Suki. I know her. Wait, why are they showing her death scene? That's interesting. Am I just gonna see all the death scenes now? Help me, Karu Hazuki. I've been here. What in the world is going on? Kakia must be behind us. What's she after? Countless mouths surfaced and began crudely laughing. It was almost the finale of the tale. It wasn't long until Kaguya had a new daddy. Unlike any of the old daddies, the new one gave her a little girl doll. One doll followed by another, and another still. And when Kaguya received her fourth doll, she was surprised. This time, the doll was a grown-up. Kaguya played with the grown-up doll. Grown-ups themselves became interesting. Kaguya wanted to play with her daddy, who she loved. Her daddy said no, but Kaguya played with her daddy regardless. Then, soon after, her daddy disappeared. What? A voice? I can tell it's talking about Kaguya, but other than that, I have no idea what it's saying. My head feels like a big, empty void. As if guided by an unknown force, I walk and walk and walk down the dim, never-ending path. I'm standing at the railroad crossing. I feel like I know this place too. Who's this? Yo, how you doing, buddy? Hey, what's wrong? You can hear me, right? It's rude to not reply when someone's talking to you. Don't reply. Hang up the phone. Hey. That's right, Akira. You shouldn't even talk to someone like him. That Yakuza punk takes advantage of you. You'll end up dishonest like he is. Kakia is nicer. Akira? The Yakuza punk or Kakia? Who's more important? Edamame. Edamame! Amanome. So, you like the exit punk more than Kakia? Kakia is sure that hooligan blackmailed you. Okay then. All Kakia has to do is erase him from inside you. Sneering us from a short distance away. No, May. I know who this is. Richardson's Elementary, Seiji Amanome. Just like sand spinning between my fingers, my memories of Amanome slowly fade away. Can't even remember his face anymore. It's possible I've lost other precious memories as well. Howdy. Good morning. Evening. Did you make sure to forget everyone important to you other than Kakia? In Amy's memories, it was just those two, right? Amy. Yeah. Kakia was Amy. Kakia wanted to be with you, so she was made to give up her body. But Amy isn't needed anymore. So Kakia threw her outside. Outside? Then where am I? Here. Kakario. Kakario, the realm of the dead. Swirled inside the mirror. Must have been pulled in here after Amy started acting strange. That's probably why my head feels so blank. Here in Kakario, it's just you and Kakia. Just the two of us. Together, even after you die. Damn you, are you planning to kill me? Oh, yuck. Kakia loves you, dead or alive. So, let's play forever and ever. Hell no. I had thoughts, my thoughts are a mess. No, that's not it. I really meant to say, let's play forever and ever. Let's play together. Yay! The hell am I saying? It's like I'm a puppet dancing under the control of Kakia. That's right, she's gonna... Oh yeah! Kakia got a grown-up doll from Daddy. So Kakia learned a lot about grown-ups. They play secret games, have fun, without children. Sake, cigars, and you know, yuck. Why does any of that matter? You see, Kakia loves you and wants to have fun with you, the way grown-ups do. She wants to fuck me. What the hell are you saying? That's why. Kakia is also going to be a grown-up. What the fuck? What the fuck? A childlike Kakia doll transforms into a deformed monster. The only way I can describe it is bizarre. Well, it looks like a third arm and leg from a female, or growing at odd angles out of a small torso. She do got booty though. That's why it was blurry. The monster that Kakia seems unused to is its grown-up body. It says that she seems closer or awkward, like she's just learning how to walk. I can still... I feared moving before I finished the thought. Enjoy this nightmare? Great. The only thing right now is to gain as much time as possible. Enough time to figure out a way to escape from her. The sanity flowing from her is menacing with her crazy obsession toward me. If I'm caught, it'll be the end for me. Back here again. Where's Kakia? Since it's on highlight, I search for any presence nearby. Don't think she's here yet. What to do now? If this is the realm of the dead, then how do I escape from here? That's the road Amy had been trapped in. Because I faced the mirrors to each other from outside, she was able to get out, but... No, it wasn't Amy I saved. They showed the CC's later. Ah, no, it's fine. It had been Kakia. She's replaced as Amy. I guess that's why Kakia switched with her. Maybe her plan was to pretend to be Amy and live with me as my little sister. Me finding out ruined thing. And she had to pull out the drastic measures. Kakia's obsessed with me. I think about it, it's been this way since the start. She could not get me involved in Kakia's game. She got really into continuing with me. She said it was so she could play with me, who she loves. But why me? Maybe I already have all the pieces to the puzzle. It right now has holes all over. I've completely forgotten the names of Yakuza Punk and Hussy Girl at this point. Can I really do something about her in the condition I'm in? Something that has pierced my brain. The tale has reached happily ever after. After her daddy was gone, Kakia became lonely. Kakia decided to go outside the mirror and look for her new daddy. Big man Bromley. I can't tell what the wizard's voice was saying there at the end. No point sticking around here. She'll show up eventually. I need to make the first move and find a way to get out of the realm of the dead. But as if guided by an unknown force, I walk and walk and walk down the dim, never-ending path. I'm standing in a familiar room before I realize it. This is the place where the Hussy Girl was killed in the bathroom. Oh, I remember now. This is my apartment. What if the mirrored room and weird colors are because of this is the realm of the dead? There'll be something here. Guess I'll take a quick look. Can't but think about the scene of death I witnessed earlier. I'll look around the bathroom where she is later. I'll check the other places first. Check the living room. Like in the kitchen, everything is mirrored here. This is supposed to be familiar, but for some reason I only feel... Yeah, I know. I was thinking that too. Like, oh, she's looking for a new daddy, and now she wants to have sex. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. This place is supposed to be familiar, but for some reason I only feel restless. I searched in the closet and on the bed, but didn't find anything in particular. And the closet door doesn't appear to connect somewhere else either. Alright, next I'll check the entrance. When I reach the door, I try turning it up. The door isn't open. Just in case I look through the people, but the only thing outside is residential area, bathed in eerie colors. No sign of any people. Alright, next I'll check the kitchen window. The window is slightly ajar. Cold air leaks in through the crack. Putting my hand, I'm going to try to open it more. It doesn't budge it an inch. Alright, I haven't checked the window in the living room yet. It's a long shot, but maybe it's open. I don't know how I didn't have that thought when I played. Alright, next I'll check the living room again. Oh God! Hi! How you doing? The damn girl, them hips though. Let's play! Let's play! Let's play! Fucking piece of shit. I did both fists in the cars, but she doesn't even flinch. It's like I'm hitting a boulder. Kakia loves you. Kakia wants to have lots of fun with you. If you don't love Kakia, then you won't be forgiven. Can't, my head's getting hazy. I can't think any... Hey, tell me. Who do you love the most? Alright, so I'm being told just to let this go. So we're gonna let this go. secure for money. Damn straight, dude. You bitch, I gave you an option. Hey, why? Why are you quiet? I love you so much. Bullshit. As my thoughts fade, remember all the people whose lives were destroyed because of this girl's game. Amy. Maruhashi. Aunt Natsumi and her gigantic bosom. And Omanome. Ooh, interesting music. Hey, Kakia. I really hate you. Yeah, since Ellie's here singing, yeah. You're lying, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying. Liar, lying. Okay, skitches and my sight gets completely white. My body's developed in a strange floating sensation. Brother, big brother, hey, wake up! This voice. Oh, nice to see you're back. Ah. Oh, nice to Amy staring at me worriedly. Hey, brother, are you okay? Yeah, I think so. A little dizzy, but I'm alright. Oh, thank goodness. Just morphs into relief. I mean, it looks like the Amy I know, but... Are you really Amy? I know you're Amy, I'm not Kakia. Amy, then. You remember when she possessed you? I remember. I was mostly awake, so... You remember about Aunt Natsumi, too? Yeah. Kakia, she did terrible things to Mom, didn't she? Yeah. But, it's thanks to Mom that I was able to save you. What do you mean? Mom tried to join 2 Mirror States in order to save me, so I did the same thing. I see. The reason I escaped was because Amy joined Mirrors. That strange floating feeling after everything turned right must have been how I got out. The chat covered her face, so I literally thought it was just her tits. What happened to Kakia? I got a mirror that still looked into the realm of the dead and see... You're kidding me. No way. The small silhouette in the mirror. It's Kakia. Here, look. She's coming closer. Oh, God. Hi. Shit. Well, in that case... Fix your mirror, bruh. Thanks. Seriously? Come on, break, damn it. Nah, bruh. Sounds like strange powers seem to be working on the mirror. What the hell? Nothing I can do but wait until she gets out? If I can escape, since it's all over. She'll kill Amy, who's just a nuisance to her, and I'll be pulled back into the realm of the dead. What can I do? NG. Huh? NG is Kaki's secret. If we can find out what it is, maybe we can get away from her somehow. She's right. When I brought up NG to Kaki before, she freaked out. If you have any chance, that'd be it. What is this NG that Kaki hates so much? Think about everything that's happened. I must have heard about it recently. Bitch, you dumb. No good. That's right, the Nagoshi no Gi. Yes, I'm extremely grateful to the board. It's highly due to the Ishimura family's cooperation that I'm able to fulfill my duty. Nagoshi no Gi. Whatever, yeah? Sounds like a mouthful. Why not shorten it to NG? That sounds like a name a child would choose. Monster, please refrain from saying anything that draws the interest of the Kagi at all. The CEO is in the process of weakening. She may be listening at this very moment. Oh, and I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. Okay. I'm all good. Let's get to it. Let's finish this off. Does NG first with Nagoshi no Gi? Nagoshi no Gi was ritual for giving a doll plaything to Kakia, which seals her in the mirror. Great people originally offered special dolls charged with spiritual power by the Moroku family. When an accident caused Moroku to lose his spiritual powers and he couldn't perform his role. So the alternative method he chose was altering young girls into dolls instead. Shit. Well, now I know the meaning of NG. That means there are two ways to steal Kakia. One is to pour spiritual power into a special doll and offer it to her. The other is to turn a girl into a doll and offer it to her. Both of them are absolutely insane and desperate. Which one gives us a chance? Which will they use as a special doll? What do they mean by special doll? Think! Something Moroku owned and could be a playmate for Kakia. Something at the Moroku residence that connects to Kakia. Bitch, you dumb! It couldn't be that, could it? Big brother? Amy, call me if Kakia comes out. Here it is. It doesn't take me long to find what I was searching for. A replica doll of Kakia that we found in the attic at the Moroku residence. If anything's connected to her, it'd be this. Plus this doll. What's this? That? Oh, since I'm less obsessed with the Moroku family, it's just junk now. I suppose you being a wrinkled old man means you're not interested in getting it on anymore. Huh, it would look that way to you. Ever since I lost power of my hands in an accident, I've given up on ordinary happiness. What do you mean by power of your hands? Each of my hands held a special power. The power to bestow was one of them. I would use it to bestow spiritual power into that doll and give it to her. If Moroku doesn't have kids or other family, then there's no one who can perform the ritual, which would definitely make the doll junk. Yokuma Moroku died because of Kakia, of course. I considered him dead, but he was still killed in the end. Think harder, dig into my memories. There might be an answer buried in there. Kakia must have loved her daddy. So then why was Moroku killed? I believe what Kakia said, and the mouths words I heard back from one of the dead, it all started when he gave the fourth grown-up doll to the T doll. That changed her, and she started getting interested in grown-ups. Moroku is probably killed with Kakia's game. The arranged love that makes her kill the one she likes so they die in painful anguish. That must be Kakia's essence. Then, after she was free and she killed Yuri Takamura, then came after me and Amy. Her interest in us is really strange. Why us? Big brother! Shit, she's here. Hi. Ah! Trying to get out? With an insane screech, Kakia attempts to come out of the realm of the dead. We're out of time. Running this nightmarish game tonight. And for that, I'll need two. Use a doll myself. There's not a shred of evidence, but from the scattered pieces of the puzzle, the full picture that's forming is leading me to a certain possibility. I never knew my dad's face. Mom was the only one with me since I was born, and she was such a huge fan of Yokuma Moroku that she barged into the Moroku residence. The power of blood and tree in my right hand. Moroku family had special powers so they could perform the ritual. Plus, Kakia's obsession with me. This is all caused by the blood flowing in me. Dude, is he fucking Yokuma Moroku's fucking son? Yokuma Moroku, my father? No time to be shocked. Maybe I survived this is why I believe in that possibility, and I have to perform Enji Negoshi no Gi with my hand. Big question is, which hand do I use? The hand Roku using the official was the one with the power to bestow. Was that the right hand or left hand? Left. I don't have any of this, like, I don't remember any of this. I'm looking it up. I choose my left hand. The opposite hand of the one that has the blood mystery power. Remember what Moroku said. Each of my hands held a special power. Power to bestow and another power. If my power has been passed down from generation to generation in my family, then maybe Moroku also had a power similar to blood mystery. If that's the other power Moroku was talking about, then the power of his right hand, then the power to bestow would be in the other hand, the left hand. I get the doll with my left hand. I focus on my left hand just like I do when I'm doing blood mystery. Hey Kakia, if you want to play so badly, then play with this, bitch! I observed into the mirror. No! Kakia disappears into the mirror. Is it over? Probably. What happened to Kakia? She went back into her world inside the mirror. She'll probably be quiet for a while now while she plays with that doll. I just performed the true Negoshi no Gi, a ritual different from the emergency methods Miraku stooped to by turning girls into dolls. I'm sure it'll be fine. Is Mom gonna get better now? Yeah, I'm sure she will. And Amanome too. The people who died because of Kaki's game won't ever come back. At the very least, the ones who are alive have been saved. End of the game. Yeah, save. Alright, next. Sir, could you not? Tonight's so calls for more, and you know why? Death March is over. You haven't been able to go home in a while, right? Your wife must be worried sick. I doubt she's even noticed me gone. She's wrangling our kids into doing homework. Last I heard, they left it to the last minute. Ah, that's right. The vacation ends today, doesn't it? I've asked a couple of Saiyajin talking about their lives. On stifling nights like this, I'd rather take walks than stay plopped in front of AC at home. Hence my current activity, wandering Kosoji at night. Being able to waste time doing nothing makes me realize my daily life is back to how it used to be. It's been a week since Kakia was sealed. Since then, all abnormal phenomena around me has stopped altogether. I haven't sensed her presence once, and the whispers have been silent. People around me have slowly been getting back to their normal lives too. I'm being conscious immediately after Kakia was sealed. She took a few days off just in case, but she's back to working at the bar already. She means she started writing another horror novel. I asked her if she knew anything about Moroku and my mom, but she didn't know anything else. I guess my mom didn't share details about my dad with anyone. Not even Moroku. She might have noticed the Moroku family's dark secret after their relationship deepened. keep my tie to Murky secret from me so I wouldn't get caught up in it? Amy back to regular lively self. She's even started helping her mom. I still watch over her whenever I'm assuming he's busy. Tony's woken up as well. When Hazuki and I visited him at the hospital, he told us he was done with the cult crap. The day he was discharged, I returned the gun I'd been holding on to for him. As I heard Bond, he was pursuing a new case. His target's the Princess Mock, some urban legend about a fast-driving spirit. Rosie has been traveling overseas during a magician gig. The king of Sun Country is apparently a big fan and paid her an exorbitant amount to visit. I heard all these incidents have sparked an interest in mysterious cases and she's been trying to convince her higher-ups to create a new department just to solve them, but it sounded like it's been a hard sell. Mizuki is... It's almost time. We're meeting at my place tonight. She says she's gotten her hands on some limited concert merch that Amy wanted. Says she's excited to sneak out of her place to deliver them to her in person. Where you going? Gotta go pick up Amy. Ah! Did it again. I picked Amy up at the Black Rabbit and we take our usual route back to my apartment. While we're relaxing... Suki stops by. You're sorry about? How are you feeling, Amy? You handling the heat okay? No summer cold, I hope. I'm fine. What about you, Kaoru? I see you a lot on TV. You must be really busy. I slacked off for a while there. I need to make up for it. Oh, I'm sorry. Here you go. This is for you, Amy. Hands her a pink, round ghost plushie. Ah, it's Momo. It's a rare mochi. Made only for the concert. I remember you said you wanted one. Figured you wanted to get that stuff when you finished. What stuff? Wait. Wow, I'm just forgetting everything today. There's a couple from me from the agency's warehouse. I hope you like it. Wow, I love her. Thank you so much, Kaoru. Amy beams, her smile taking up her whole face. Feels like it's been forever since I last saw her smile so instantly like that. Oh, damn. What's wrong? Probably should have grabbed one for you, huh, Kima? You'd like one of your own, right? Oh, is that interest I see? I don't mind getting one for you next time. A little jump scare? It wasn't even a jump scare, it's just... They keep doing that, like... The spooky still happen! I don't mind getting one for you next time. I'm so glad to see you doing well, Amy. At any rate, Kaki was so horrible disguising herself as you. She said it, she completely fooled me. Now she'll show her face ever again, though. She's holding that mirror in your bathroom, right? It's okay to keep it there? Wouldn't it be better if a shrine watched over for you? I did ask someone to set something up. Keep an eye on it until it's ready. We're being cautious and there's nothing to worry about. Okay, that was weird. I can raise a hand to stop her. Rizuki curiously peeks into the mirror. So this is where Kaki got out. She was gazing into the mirror. What is it? I just thought it'd be great if I could keep this mirror for myself. Only half seriously. I don't think it'd be a good idea. I agree. You're right about that. Amy begs us to play cards after, so we end up doing that for a while. Old maid concentration. We play all the usual games, and Rizuki wins them all. She claims it's all thanks to her guardian angel. Yawn. Man, am I sleepy. Night's fallen before I realized. Amy's tucked into a corner with sound sleep. Must have tired herself out from all the talking. The plushie Rizuki gave her is tucked into her arms. She must really like it. Miss Asumi's rather late, isn't she? She's got a deadline coming up for her novel. With all the crazy stuff happening with Amy, she probably didn't get a lot done. Worst case, she's pulling an all-nighter. When she's focused, she loses all track of time. Oh, then she might take a while. Since we've got nothing to do, how about we attempt a table-turning seance? No. I've had enough of this cult and spiritual crap, getting heartburn just thinking about it. More importantly, Hazuki, you still into all that koshi even after what you've been through? Of course! It is both Kaoru, Hazuki, and Momokuruse's purpose in life. Do you like how this bit changes depending on who you pick? Because I think I got Amanoi instead of Kaoru. Yeah, I think so too. Figured you'd be turned off by all that by now. Not a chance. Not even more curious about ghosts and the occult. It's all because I've been able to see them with my own eyes. If spirits are real, then Bigfoot and Sushi Noko should be here too, right? Dreams know no bounds. You were pretty tough. Well, obviously I was scared too. Nearly died several times, and I can't forget what happened to Maru. But you know what? I still like it because I like it. And that emotion is so much stronger in me than my fear or disgust. I don't understand her at all, but I'll admit, that love of hers helped me through all this. That passion is what drove me to stick by me till the end. Hey listen, I want to keep going after all kinds of mysteries, learning all their secrets, with you along with me, of course. Count me out. What? Really? Are you really going to stop going after them? Maybe not. Yeah, I knew it! There's no... Well, now it's better suited to be Momokruse's partner than you. Your Blemisher gift doesn't hurt either. She gazed into my eye, the full smile blooming on her face. Our bond may have been faded from our previous lives. I'm glad to work with you again. This is it? Yep! There it is. Alright, so that was Spirit Hunter NG. The next game should probably be coming out in 2022, for Americans at least. I like that better than Deathmark. Yes, just show us pictures of her gigantic titties. Oh god, why show us that picture? Yes. Alright. Now I should get things ready for 428 Shibuya Scramble then. Unless you have things to do. In this quarantine. Choosing a scary effects mode. For abrupt scares, you can choose the level you want them at from 3 different modes. It's just starting completely over. That was great. Yeah, let me know if you have to leave. So, I'm just gonna probably stop streaming for a tiny bit just to get things ready. Just stick around. I'll be right back.